I just watched something wild in the Senate Banking Committee. Senator John Kennedy grilled two experts about the financial pipeline fueling chaos in the Middle East: Hamas, Iran, and more. Turns out, it's not just foreign governments. Your tax dollars and global institutions might be helping too. Kennedy zeroed in on Dr. Levitt, asking the basic question: who runs Gaza? The answer: Hamas. Kennedy exposed how Qatar sends $10 million a month to Hamas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Levitt, Hamas runs Gaza, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And lots of people help Hamas, don't they?
There are people who help. There are lots of people in Gaza who oppose Hamas as well.
Well, Qatar sends Hamas $10 million a month to run the place, does it not?
It has.
The Palestinian Authority, which the people of Gaza rejected in favor of Hamas, pays Gaza's electricity bill. They keep the lights on for Hamas, don't they?
Well, to be clear, the people of Gaza didn't reject the Palestinian Authority. Hamas took over with force of arms.
I don't want to debate that.
Yeah, there's not much to debate.
Yes,
the Palestinian Authority does provide salaries to its people in Gaza.
The Palestinian Authority still pays Gaza's electricity bill, even after being overthrown by Hamas, and Hamas taxes all incoming aid, even charity, to fund terror. The real kicker, Senator Kennedy asked, why hasn't the Biden administration enforced sanctions on Iranian oil? No clear answer, just nods. The only thing missing is the will.
Hamas took over with force of arms.
I don't want to debate that.
Yeah, there's not much to debate.
Yes,
the Palestinian Authority does provide salaries to its people in Gaza.
Does the Palestinian Authority pay for the keeping the lights on in Gaza?
They pay for some of it, yes.
The UN sends Hamas money to educate the children, does it not?
UN pays for some education in Gaza. They do that through their own agencies.
Is that a yes?
They provide the money into Gaza, yes.
I'll take that as a yes. The UN gives Hamas money to run hospitals, does it not?
The UN runs hospitals in Gaza too, yes.
And in fact, doesn't Hamas tax at the rate of 16.5% every bit of food and aid that comes in to Gaza?
They do tax everything. I don't know the exact percent.
Hamas levies a tax on even fish caught, does it not?
They tax everything.
And Hamas also levels an income tax, does it not?
That too.
Okay. President Biden's administration has not enforced the sanctions on Iranian oil, on Iranian oil, has it?
No.
The conversation turned to the infamous $6 billion unfrozen for Iran. Where is it now? In a bank, in Qatar. Kennedy asked, if that bank must choose between Qatar or the U.S., who do they obey? Even the experts couldn't say for sure. The money sits in limbo, maybe within Iran's reach.
Ms. Pletka, who has the $6 billion?
It's in a bank in Qatar.
Okay. So Qatar has control of it.
In essence, that is correct, although...
Well, let me put it this way. If the Qatar bank, there's a Qatar bank. If Qatar tells them to do something, and the United States tells them not to do something, who's the bank going to listen to?
Well, that is the question before us right now.
Who's the bank going to listen to?
Qatar,
Of
their
course.
government.
Okay. And isn't it a fact that back in 2021, Treasury Yellen, through special drawing rights at the International Monetary Fund, gave Iran $4.5 billion?
That's what I understand, yes.
And she'd like to give them more.
That's what I understand, yes.
That's like cash money. It's really a dividend. You can cash in for U.S. dollars. Is that right?
That's what I understand.
Then Kennedy pulled out one more shocker. In 2021, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen used IMF special drawing rights to give Iran $4.5 billion, essentially cash, convertible into real U.S. dollars. Billions, quietly handed to the world's leading sponsor of terrorism, without a single missile fired. Kennedy finally asked what we're all wondering. Why is the Biden administration so soft on Iran? His guest nailed it.
Well, why has the Biden administration been so soft on Iran? If we know Iran is funding Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis, their surrogates in Syria, their surrogates in Iraq, why has President Biden's administration been so soft on them?
Well,
Do they just think love is the answer, and that this isn't a bar fight, and that, I mean, it just looks to me like this administration is quoting Socrates in the middle of a prison riot.
That's a very apt picture. I'm not a spokesman for the Biden administration, so I can only give you my estimation. There has always been a problem in our compartmentalization in dealing with Iran. We have prioritized their nuclear program, their nuclear weapons program, understandably, but we have not ignored, but diminished the importance of their support for terrorism, their regional disruptions, and their human rights record. Those things need to change. We need to tighten the screws on Iran in every single aspect.
The U.S. focuses on nukes, ignoring terror funding, human rights abuses, and regional warfare. Kennedy's brutal metaphor, this administration is quoting Socrates in the middle of a prison riot. If you're stunned, hit subscribe. I'll keep bringing the truth. What did we learn? Hamas thrives on foreign aid and manipulation. Iran gets billions while laughing in our faces. The tools to stop them exist, but the will is missing. If you believe truth matters, like, share, and comment below. What should we do about Iran and Hamas? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.